Hey guys, Josh with Zing Dynasty here. Today we're going to be doing pita and hummus. Now pita and hummus is intimidating to some people and I completely get that. Getting that smooth hummus, getting that puffed up pita bread, it's not as hard as you think though. It is so simple. I've done this countless times. Just follow a few instructions of mine step by step and I guarantee every time you make pita and hummus for guests or for yourself for a weeknight, you'll get a perfect result each time, so let's get into it. Start by mixing the dry ingredients together for your pita bread. To 3 cups of bread flour, add a generous portion of salt and sugar and whisk together until combined. For the yeast, add some sugar to a measuring cup with 1 cup of warm water so that the yeast can feed. Add about a teaspoon of yeast to the measuring cup and stir until no dry clumps remain. Let it be for about 10 minutes until you have a foamy head on your water that looks something like this. So you'll pour that over your dry ingredients in your mixing bowl, attach it to your stand mixer with the dough hook attachment, and knead together on the lowest speed until you have a tacky dough ball that slides off the hook and no dry clumps remain. Knead the dough for just another minute or so by rolling it over itself to ensure the gluten has fully developed. Then all you have to do is poke the dough ball with your finger like so, and if it springs back, it's ready to rest. Place it back in the mixing bowl and cover with a damp towel and let rest until doubled in size about an hour or 2. While the dough is resting, get started on the hummus. Take 2 cans of chickpeas and add them to a pot of about 2 cups of simmering water. The key here is to add a generous pinch of baking soda and stir together until the baking soda has dissolved. Then cover your pot and simmer on your burner's lowest heat setting for 20 to 30 minutes. Afterwards, strain your chickpeas and you'll notice that the skins come right off without any fuss. You have the baking soda to thank for that. Really do not miss this step. You will have a much harder time peeling each individual chickpea if you do not add the baking soda. Try and remove all the skin if you can, but I understand from experience if you just run out of gas doing that, it can be quite taxing and tedious if you remove every single skin from every single chickpea, but admittedly it does make for a smoother hummus. But once you have it removed, you can start on the hummus. Pour those chickpeas into a food processor with about a half cup of tahini, 4 cloves of garlic, salt to taste, and the juice of 2 lemons. Rule of thumb is 1 lemon per can of chickpeas. Pulse while streaming in a good amount of olive oil. This may take several minutes depending on your food processor, but you should have a nice smooth hummus like this. Now we can move back onto the pita. Flour your surface and using a bench scraper or knife, cut your dough ball into roughly 6 to 8 equal pieces. Roll them each into a ball using this spinny movement with your hand, place in a glass dish, and cover for a half hour. Flour your work surface again after a half hour and take your proofed dough ball and roll it out into a very flat circle about 1/8 of an inch thin using a rolling pin. Make sure you keep flouring your rolling pin and surface so that the pita does not stick. Turn the dough 90 degrees every so often to ensure you have an even circular shape. In a preheated oven set to 450 Fahrenheit or 225 Celsius with a pizza stone on the middle rack, slide that pita in and bake for about 11 minutes or until the pita has completely puffed up like so. Then just garnish that hummus with some oil and chickpeas, some paprika, some cumin, and you got it. So if you want perfect pita and hummus each time, all you have to do is just save this video and follow the instructions for any time that you want to make it. If you really like what you saw, and if your results turned out as well as mine, please hit that like button and comment below for any suggestions or questions. And if you want to see similar videos to this one, please hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date. Thank you so much for watching the Zing Dynasty, and I'll catch you next time.